I got an All India rank of 1129 in COMEDK 2025. Solve all the PYQs thoroughly, and not only solving them, you have to revise the concepts related to the PYQs. It helped me revise the entire syllabus in a short span of time before the exam. At the beginning, I set a target of solving 50 to 60 questions per day.
Hi Shweta, how are you?
I'm fine, ma'am.
Okay, so first of all, we are very, very happy and proud to see your results. Okay, so like it is something that we have worked when your results came, it was really, really, really proud moment for us as well. So I want you to introduce yourself to our other students and to our other viewers, and from which place you belong, and what was your COMEDK 2025 rank.
Okay, I'm Shweta Chandran. I'm from Salem, Tamil Nadu, and I got an All India rank of 1129 in COMEDK 2025.
Okay, okay. Shweta, just tell me something which I'm very curious to generally know. Like, what was the situation? What was the atmosphere when the result came? What was your reaction? What thoughts were going on in your mind when you saw the result?
Ma'am, the results came late at night, I think at around 8 p.m. And me and my sister were checking the results. And when I saw my rank, I was just truly happy. And we both rushed to tell this to our parents, and they were also very happy about it. And I thought finally my hard work had paid because I'm a second dropper and I've been working for this for almost 2 years. So
Okay.
I was really happy.
Yes, so your hard work finally paid off, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. So Comet K, as you know, is all the very important exam, but somehow it is less popular among the students. So how did you came to know about this exam? Like, were you preparing for this particular exam from the starting, or you came across this exam somewhere? How did you know about this exam?
Ma'am, I'm actually a second dropper, and after my 12th standard, I thought I was going to do self-study for JEE. So I prepared for JEE from YouTube and from online resources, and I came to know about COMEDK at the end of my first drop year, and so I just thought, let's give this exam. And last year, I was not well prepared last year, so I got a rank of 9030 in COMEDK 2024.
Okay.
And this year also, I was more focused on JEE, but it didn't go as expected. So I shifted my focus to COMEDK and other entrance exams.
Okay, okay. So, Shweta, what did you feel like about last year paper and this year paper? Like, what was the difference? Because you have been like given last year and this year. So, what did you feel? Any pattern change or any difficulty level has changed, or it was the same last both the years?
I think compared to last year, the paper was a bit difficult and not difficult, I would say lengthy.
Okay.
But since was preparing for other exams as well, I had solved like wide range of questions.
Hmm.
So that was not so difficult for me this year.
Okay.
And I got 114 marks and mine was 10th May shift 1. And I got this rank with that
Okay.
mark.
So I can say that practicing a lot, a variety of questions actually helped you, even though the exam was a bit on the difficult side, right? Okay.
No.
So how did you like? Can you just tell what all resources you followed for this particular exam? Because it is something. This exam is a little bit of a time management also plays a very important role. So how? What are the resources that? Because you cannot waste time in having so many resources. So what were the very, very important resources that you followed particularly for this exam?
Ma'am, coming to NCRT, I completed NCRT in my class 12th itself. So I just revised NCRT for chemistry and for some chapters of physics and math. After NCRT, like I said, I followed many entrance exam previous year questions like KCET, NEET, VIT, MET, AEEE, etc. That like gave me exposure to lot types of to
Hmm.
new varieties of questions. And apart from that, for Comet case specifically, I followed MTG's previous year's questions along with Arihan solved papers. That were really
Okay.
helpful for me.
So you are also part of Comet K crash course for
Yes.
by Diksha Vedantu, right? So how was the how was the content? How was the mock test of this crash course helped you, or was it relevant or not? About that, can you give us some idea?
Ma'am, the crash course was really helpful. It helped me revise the entire syllabus in a short span of time before the
Yes.
exam.
Hmm.
And the program was very structured. So it helped me to revise the syllabus and also helped me to revise the previous year questions as well. And in the last minute, the formula sheets and the most expected questions were very relevant and helpful.
Okay, okay. So, can you just let us know something about your daily study routine? Like what, because at this point of time, you are like completely at home, you don't have to go colleges and school. So, how was your time management? What you were doing? How much time you were giving to a particular subject? How did you distribute your entire a day routine? If you can tell to us, that would be really helpful for your juniors also.
Ma'am, I usually start my day at around 10 a.m. I start with math. I used to study math till lunch. I used to solve questions or I used to just revise the formulas. And after that, I will follow it up with either chemistry or physics. If possible, I'll complete all the three subjects in a day. If not, I'll pair math with physics or math with chemistry. And first, I used to revise the concepts and then I'll go directly to questions because I don't have to spend much time into the theory because I've already completed the theory in school. So I'll just revise the concepts and just go to the questions. And at the beginning, I set a target of solving 50 to 60 questions per day
Hmm.
minimum. And I pushed myself to solve even 100 to 120 questions per day in the last month. And I gave mock test. I gave two mock tests per week in the last month. And I used to analyze the mock test. After every test, I used to analyze my mistakes, my weak concepts, and all. And after that, I used to have this notebook in which I used to mention my strong and weak topics chapter wise for each chapter, like for physics, chemistry, and math, so that I can able to work on my weak topics later
Oh,
by
that's
solving more
really great.
questions and revising more from the topic.
Okay, so this is something new that we have heard, like maintaining a notebook where you can write your weak points and all. So
Yes, ma'am.
definitely this is something which should every student must follow. Okay, now you have written the crash course mock test as well. Have you attempted them?
Yes, ma'am. I gave the crash course mock test as well. And what I felt was that I was getting actually less marks in the mock test, but actually I scored more in the actual exam because the mock tests were a bit on the difficult side. But they were very helpful in building the accuracy and speed. That was
Okay.
really helpful.
So how many mock tests did you write like before the exam? Around how many mock tests did
In,
you complete?
in total, I gave at around 10 mock tests for 10
Hmm.
full-length mock tests for COMEDK and
Okay.
some part tests of KCET as well from other online resources. I gave KCET mock tests as well.
Okay, okay. So, like as you said, after every mock test, you were analyzing your mistakes and all. So, like, I can say like analyzing mock test help you to improve your scores for the next mock test, because if we just write mock test without analyzing, it won't help us to improve the marks, right? So did this
Yes.
analyzing of mock test help you your marks like increased gradually when you start, when you analyze, when you work on your weak areas? So what was your starting range, how much marks you were getting and how much you improved while doing this analysis work and all?
Ma'am, in the first mock, I scored at around 75 marks in my first mock test. And in my last mock test, I scored around 102, I think.
Oh,
That was
that's
the
great.
maximum I got. That was maximum I got in any mock test. And I believe analyzing mock test is a crucial step because without analyzing, what's the point of writing
Yes.
mock test? So I used to have this sheet called mock test analyzer. In that, I used to write down the questions I got wrong and the topics that were in that particular question. And I also mentioned the reason why I got it wrong, whether it was due
Yes.
to conceptual error or because you didn't have the time, etc.
Mhm.
I used to mention the reason why I got the question wrong. So, and the last week I was just going through that my analyzer sheets. That was very helpful, ma'am.
Yes, that we also used to tell in our videos, like generally to
Yes,
make an
ma'am.
error notebook, to have
Error
this
note.
to write book. So that is really good, and that will definitely help you. Okay, can you just tell us what are your now future plans? Because now you have got a very good rank, you have so many options. What are your target colleges, branches you are planning to join right now?
Ma'am, I'm aiming for RBC, ISC, but I don't think that's quite possible. If not, I'll just go with MSRT, CSC. That's also very good.
Yes, yes.
So I only have these two options as of now.
Okay, okay. Any other, like what other entrance exams have you written, or any other entrance exams are waiting, or everything is done for now?
Ma'am, I've given all my entrances. I wrote the VAT Triple E, MET, A Triple E, COMEDK, and JEE Mains.
Okay, okay. So all your exams are done now, right? Okay, so are you relaxed now that your results have come, you've got a good rank, and soon you'll be joining very good college, right?
It's now I'm
Okay.
so relaxed.
Okay. So one more thing, since you have taken a drop, okay, so that pressure generally comes like, what if I'm not able to because I've already taken drop? So how did you manage the stress? How did you were able to cope up with this? Because when you take a drop, you have an extra that mindset. What if I can't do? What my parents will think, or what my relatives, friends will think? That extra cautious thing comes generally. So how did you manage the stress that we had in this exam period?
Now, in the beginning, I used to be very depressed because seeing my friends going to college and doing all the things, but I can't go to college. That made me felt really bad, and that was also motivation for me that I should get into a good college very soon. But I didn't get this opportunity last year because I didn't write the exams well. So I took another drop, which was even more depressing and even more like I had a lot of pressure on me that this is my final chance to get into a good college. If you're not going to good college this year, that's it. So that kind of that was depressing, but also it was motivating me to push myself forward because this is the last attempt.
Yes.
Okay, so that was my fuel.
Mm-hmm.
That was my fuel.
Okay. So when did you like start your preparation for COMEDK seriously? Because you have JEE also, you have BI also. So dedicatedly for COMEDK, from when did you start? Like around what time you start completely for COMEDK preparation?
Ma'am, I think around this year's Feb, after my first attempt of JEE, because since it didn't go well, I was exploring my other options. So I took COMEDK preparation seriously from this Feb.
Okay, so around after the first attempt from February, so you'd have got at almost around February, March, April, 3 to 3 months you have planned well and you have used. Okay, so Shweta, can you just tell us, like, suppose you get a chance to give one advice to your juniors that they must do so that they can also get a very good rank like you. What would be that one advice that you would be giving to your juniors
Ma'am, for the
for
future
this
COMEDK
particular exam, for cracking this particular exam?
For future COMEDK aspirants, I would advise them to solve all the PYQs thoroughly. And not only solving them, you have to revise the concepts related to the PYQs and give enough mock tests and also analyze them. Along with that, you have to do a lots of revisions because this in this exam speed matters a lot, speed and accuracy. So all the concepts should be on your tips. So do more revisions and write mock tests and don't forget to solve all the PYQs.
Okay. So, Shweta, as you have received your admit card before, so you would be knowing at what shift your exam was there, right? So, which shift you had your exam?
From 10th May shift 1.
Okay. So, shift one you had, right? So, when you write the mock test also, did you have a plan to write the exam in that particular time also in the morning session so that your body gets adapted, or you write in your time the mock test?
I didn't specifically plan for that because I write the mock test according to my own convenience when I'm writing the test at home. But since I'm not a morning person, writing the exam in the morning would be a bit difficult for me.
Yes.
So when I saw the time of my exam in the admit card, I was a bit shocked at first because I thought how I'm going to adapt, how I'm going to wake up early, and how I'm going to do all the things. But I did it.
Okay, okay. It's fine, fine. So, and Shweta, what you think that, like, all definitely I've got a very good rank, but what do you think that what could have been done better in your preparation so that you'd have got much better rank? Like, if anything that you think that I would have changed this way or I would have done this way in this particular way, I would have got little better rank. So, is there anything that you feel could have been done better in your preparation?
Ma'am, I thought I should have started my preparation early. I mean, starting early gives us a edge to get a
Yes.
good rank in any exam. So that was the only thing I felt during the preparation because if I started preparation early, I could have gotten even good rank in
Okay.
comedy.
So, as you have taken the Diksha Vedantu COMEDK crash course and you have attempted the test series as well, do you think that this crash course, like, will you recommend it to your juniors, or do you find that it was helpful and useful for your preparation? Is it a good crash course for your juniors, do you think, in that way?
Of course, ma'am, I would definitely recommend the cash course to all my juniors because the course has a good structure to us to follow in the revision phase, in the final phase before the exam. And the mock test, the formula sheets, the questions, the concept videos were really helpful. I used to attend the doubt solving sessions as well, and
Okay.
that was also very helpful for me in clarifying my doubts. And
Okay.
tests, obviously, they were also very helpful.
Okay, okay. So, Shweta, so that's all actually to be, I think this, your tips will definitely be helpful for the juniors. So just last one question. So that is, suppose you have started your preparation, comma, you have taken a drop, so you'd have known better. So what is that thing that makes this COMEDK exam a bit different, or what different strategy it has? Because if you say JEE exam has a different pattern, COMEDK has a different pattern, right? So what exactly, and you have also attempted last year and this year. So what do you feel? What makes this exam a bit difficult, or what is the uniqueness of this exam? How to overall strategy that you can share with us, how this exam can be cracked by a fresher student also?
Ma'am, I think COMEDK is testing both speed and accuracy. But when it comes to JEE, the conceptual depth is very important. But in COMEDK, you don't need to have that much depth. You just need to revise all the formulas, okay, from all the chapters. Don't leave anything because any question might come from that topic. But when it comes to JEE, it is not the case. So COMEDK is difficult. I feel COMEDK difficult because I couldn't solve the questions on time.
Okay.
That that was the thing I felt. This is what is different in COMEDK than the other entrance exams.
Yes. So, and the questions of PU1, like first year questions, the 11th questions in Comet K, was there difficult? Like if you see last previous year questions, and if you see this year questions, so if the 11th, like because we know 60% to 70% questions will be from 12th, and the rest 30 to 36% will be from your 11th standard. So is PU1 like or class 11th, how much do we have to give time for that, or how, because you were preparing for JEE and all. So did you prepare for PU1 or class 11 also dedicatedly, or you were fully focused on class 12 syllabus because it has more questions?
And actually, I have a good knowledge in 12th syllabus, but I'm a bit weak in 11th
Yeah.
syllabus. So first I focused on my 11th syllabus. I tried to complete the entire syllabus of 11th first in a single go. And once after I completed my 11th syllabus, I then went to revise 12th because I'm already strong in 12th
Yeah, that.
because I gave the board exam.
Hmm.
So yes, I first focused mainly on 11th and then I just revised 12th, ma'am.
Okay.
I gave more time to 11th because I'm weak in 11th standard topics.
Yes,
So I
yes.
gave more time to 11th standard.
Okay. So yes, Shweta, that's all. And once again, huge congratulations to you, and we are really, really proud
Thank
of
you.
you. And we wish you all the best from the entire Diksha Vedantu team. May you get the best college. And if you need any help in the counseling process, any you need which college to join, any advice you need, do contact us. We'll always be there for you. Okay, and all the best for your future. All the whatever you want to get, let make you get whatever you want. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much.